How are we doing, guys? Just finished Arsenal 1, Bournemouth 2. Another shower of shite, and I don't know how much more I can take. So that was by far the worst performance of the season from Arsenal yesterday. Now there will be people saying in the comments, but you wanted to put out a weakened team. That you're so negative. That's why you didn't want to win the game. You shouldn't be complaining. The team I named you in the preview is a team that is strong enough, or should be strong enough, to beat Bournemouth. Clearly not. Outpaced, outrun, fucking demolished by them. And that's twice they've done a double over us. Fucking Bournemouth. How would you expect us? Now you see the reasons why we don't win Premier League titles. Now you see the reasons why I question this manager. And why I question this group of players. Moments like that. Moments like that. What more of that can I? What more can I say? Absolutely ridiculous. Absolute pathetic. I know you'll be thinking, but he's got Wednesday night in mind. If he had Wednesday night in mind, he would have named the lineup that I probably named in the preview. He would have went with a fucking weekend team if he was going on about Wednesday night. I'm sick of hearing, but he was waiting for Wednesday night. He was waiting for Wednesday night. And I'm waiting for second place. Because right now, we're in a fucking top 5 race, sorry. It's not good enough. From where we were before Christmas, since Christmas, we've been nothing but fucking wank. Why? Because Arteta is the one. Arteta is the one who said, you know what, I want to stick with this group of players coming on for the season, and I want to grow these players into absolute monsters. It hasn't happened. It hasn't happened. Yes, we've been unfortunate with injuries, but I'm not blaming injuries for us losing against Bournemouth. I'm not blaming injuries for us losing against West Ham. 2 teams that we should be beating. 2 teams that Liverpool have beaten this season to earn the title. Done the double over both. Work that one out. Don't get me wrong, Bournemouth are a good side, but we are supposed to be a better side. The fuck was that? Ridiculous performance. Trossard, I never want to see him in an Arsenal shirt again. Odegaard, I want him stripped off the captaincy immediately. Raheem Sterling, send him back to Chelsea right already, please. Fuck off. Ridiculous. Absolutely fucking pathetic. Something I saw on Twitter as well. Someone claims Mikel Arteta didn't want Raheem Sterling. So who did? The fucking goldfish. The fucking win the dog. Whatever his name is. Then who wanted him? Mikel Arteta wanted him. At the time, when Edu was here, because obviously he's not no more, Andrea Berta's here, Arteta said to Edu clearly, and I remember he's saying this as well, right? He didn't want to sign Kingsley Coman because he thought he was too expensive and he thought he wouldn't do well at Arsenal. He saw that Chelsea were going to sign Jadon Sancho on loan from Manchester United. What does he proceed to do? Goes and signs fucking Raheem Sterling. Yeah. Look at yesterday. Bournemouth are bringing on Semenyo. Antoine Semenyo. Fucking quality player. And we're bringing on Raheem Sterling. We're bringing on Raheem Sterling. Raheem Dream, as he's called. Absolute joke, man. Absolute joke. And like, listen, Mikel Arteta, in my opinion, yeah, has Wednesday night to save his job. If he gets knocked out of the Champions League on Wednesday night, if we get knocked out of the Champions League on Wednesday night, I will come back on here, yeah. You're not gonna like what I'm gonna do. He says our priority is the Champions League. We're 1-0 down on aggregate. I had full belief going into that PSG game now we could do something. Now I'm looking at that yesterday and thinking if we play like that in Paris, we're going to get fucking smoked. And that is roughly enough, our full strength team. Probably bar Timber. Do you know what I'm saying? It's an absolute joke, man. Newcastle are fucking 3 points behind us. City, I think, are 3 points behind us as well. Chelsea are 5 behind us. Oh, guess who's playing today? Man City. Chelsea. There you go. I think City are playing today, I don't know. In a way, I kind of want Liverpool to beat Chelsea. You know, we still have to go to Anfield fucking next week. And we still got to play fucking Newcastle as well. Haven't scored a goal against them this season and played 3 times against them. How embarrassing is that? We got to go to fucking Anfield next week. And if you think we're going to win there, go and get your head checked out because we ain't winning there. Even if we win in Paris, we ain't winning in fucking Anfield. That's a definite, mate. Trust me. And then we end the season with Southampton away. Sorry. And then we end the season with Southampton away. Our record at Southampton is horrendous as well. So I'm worried going into these final 3 games of the season. I am severely worried for this football club. Where was the heights like last season? Where was the last seasons and the season before? When we were actually excited to watch this football. When we actually, you know, loved watching Arsenal play week in, week out. I used to turn on the telly and I used to say, fucking, I want the adverts over. Because I want to watch it. Now I want the adverts to stay as long as possible. That's how I feel now. I can't say much more really. As you know, I'll be in Madrid for the Paris game anyway. So preview for Paris will come against Madrid. But yeah, listen, let's get into the player ratings. David Raya, 0. Fucking 0. What are you doing? The Evan Nilsson goal, he can do a lot better, man. Do you know what? Not a 0. I'll give him a 2. 0 is a bit harsh, but I'll give him a 2. I am really starting to question this goalkeeper, and I'm really starting to question what the fuck Arteta tells him to do. Because I've been watching games this season, even last season, and he's halfway up the fucking pitch when the opposition have the ball. He's halfway off his line when the opposition when the opposition's attacking it into the fucking into the danger areas. You got fucking David Raya standing off his line. He nearly got fucking chips yesterday by Alex fucking Scott of all people. 2. Miles Lewis-Skelly, the only one in this team that looks like actually cares. The only one at full time as well, from what I saw, who stayed, clapped the fans. Apparently he done like a whole lap of the pitch to, you know, clap the fans off and everything. And then he read the sign that said, "Take us to Munich," and was like crying. This football club is making players cry, blood. That's how bad we are. That's how bad it is at the moment. Miles Lewis-Skelly shouldn't have played because we need him for Wednesday. I love the guy, man. But I do love the guy. I love his attitude. I love his, you know, his commitment to the club. I love how he just shows in how he's the only one in this. He was the only one in that starting 11 yesterday who looked like he gave a shit. He gave a fucking simple. He's gonna be some player for us in the future. But yeah, I'll give him a 4. The 4 comes from the lap of honour around the pitch and, like, you know, the reading the sign and everything. He didn't play good. He didn't play great. It wasn't his best game. But you know what? You've got to give a player credit when they could just go off down the tunnel. So yeah, respect. Kiwior, quiet. Didn't have much to do. If I'm honest with you. Yeah. 3. Saliba, I thought he'd done some good tackles at moment of times, you know, time tackles as well, but yeah, it wasn't enough. Probably give him a 4. Ben White, you know, he's looking better each game he plays, but he's not starting at Paris for me. He can't start against Paris. You know what I'm saying? If Timber can't deal with Kvaratskhelia, then fucking Ben White definitely can't. And that's no disrespect to Ben White, because I love him. I love Ben White, but yeah. He'll get a 3 from yesterday. I'll give him a 3. Midfield, Thomas Partey. I can understand why he was playing, because he needed the minutes under his belt, because he didn't play against PSG on Tuesday in the first leg. But what was he doing on the pitch for 90 minutes? I don't fucking know. Played alright. A few kind of miscued passes a bit, but apart from that, he played alright. I'll give him a 3. Declan Rice, I thought, along with Miles Lewis-Skelly, was probably our best player on the pitch again, and you can see that their commitment that this man, him and Miles Lewis-Skelly are the only two that actually give commitment and actually give a shit about this football club. I'm not wrong, am I? I'm not wrong. Declan Rice, it was a well taken goal. You've got to give him credit for that. But yeah, 4. Martinelli, 1. Nah. If he plays like that in Paris, expect to be locked up by Hakimi. Expect for a Martinelli fucking horror show in Paris. Because that was horrific for him yesterday. That was fucking horrific for him. The worst I've seen him in a long time. And I've seen Martinelli at his worst. 1. Odegaard, 0. Move on. Shouldn't be the captain of this club. Don't know why he is. Move on. Saka on the right. Didn't really do anything. Didn't really create any chances like he always does. Had a bit of a quiet game. But gonna have to give him. I'll give him a 4. Trossard, 0. You've got Mikel Moreno sitting on the bench and you're playing Trossard up front. That's another thing as well. Arteta in the summer, we don't want to go and buy any striker because we want to stick with what we have. You want to stick with what you've got. 2 of our strikers are injured. One of our strikers is special, which is the one that played yesterday, and that's Trossard. He's special. It's gotten so bad to the point where we've had to move a DM into a fucking striker position, and he's still better than Kai Havertz. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, man. There we go. Another game goes by. Another defeat. What's that now in the Premier League? Is it 5 or 6? Could be even more. I don't know. I just want the season to end already. I just want the Premier League season to end already. And yeah, all we can do is hope and pray for ourselves that we don't get absolutely annihilated in Paris. I'm still confident, don't get me wrong. I'm still going to say we're going to win. But my confidence was up here. It's going down a little bit. It's declining a little bit. It's disappointing. You know, it's frustrating. But yeah, listen, like, subscribe, do what you have to do. I'll see you soon.